Daytime television feels effortless to the casual viewer. Morning after morning, familiar faces appear, smiles are exchanged, and humor flows naturally. To the audience, it seems simple, predictable, and comforting. But behind that effortless facade lies a complex, finely tuned network of people whose work is largely invisible. Producers, writers, camera operators, stage managers, and countless others collaborate silently, orchestrating every moment with precision and care. The story of daytime television is not only about the host or the jokes on air, it is about the people who sustain the program's heartbeat, the relationships that make consistency possible, and the culture that allows talent to thrive. This reflection honors those who transform routine broadcasts into meaningful rituals. Longevity in this industry is not accidental. It emerges from human connection, thoughtful leadership, and shared intention. It is a story of gratitude, respect, and the quiet discipline that turns labor into joy and teamwork into something the audience experiences as warmth and ease. Behind the familiar faces, what viewers see on screen is only the tip of a much larger operation. Hosts exude personality, energy, and charm, but their presence relies on a seamless support system working behind the scenes. Producers craft the flow of content, writers shape conversations and humor, and stage managers coordinate complex movement. Camera operators translate physical gestures into visuals that feel spontaneous, while technicians and editors ensure that timing, sound, and lighting create the right emotional impact. This behind the scenes collaboration requires not only skill, but years of shared experience, anticipation, and trust. What appears effortless to viewers is often the result of meticulous planning and constant communication. Each member understands the rhythm of colleagues, can predict challenges, and responds with precision when unexpected moments arise. Acknowledging these contributions transforms the perception of television from a solo performance into a shared creation. It reminds audiences that every smile and seamless segment represents collective effort, careful coordination, and an enduring commitment to making daily entertainment feel human and alive. Moments that invite reflection. Even in programs built on routine, small moments can carry immense meaning. A single acknowledgement, a thoughtful gesture, or a brief exchange between colleagues has the power to ripple outward, shaping the emotional tone of a show and the experience of viewers. Recent discussions in the industry highlight how creativity, tone, and responsibility intersect in daily television. Programs that tackle cultural discussions alongside lighthearted content demonstrate intentionality in how moments are constructed. These instances are not about drama or spectacle. They are about awareness, reflection, and empathy. By thoughtfully integrating these moments into their work, teams signal that entertainment is never neutral. Even subtle decisions reflect values, care, and a recognition of influence. They show audiences that television is both a craft and a human endeavor. When teams pause to reflect on the social or emotional impact of a moment, it creates depth and resonance, subtly reminding viewers that the people shaping these shows are aware, intentional, and committed to meaningful storytelling. Speaking with care and integrity, responsibility in daytime television is often conveyed not by what hosts say, but how they say it. When hosts speak with sincerity, acknowledging both their role and the people who make it possible, they communicate professionalism and integrity. Words shaped by care inspire trust and foster connection because audiences can distinguish between genuine reflection and performance. Hosts who embrace this approach recognize the privilege of appearing daily in people's lives. They acknowledge colleagues and honor the shared space of production, grounding the show in collaborative effort rather than ego. Integrity also protects creativity, allowing humor, spontaneity, and warmth to thrive without compromising ethical or professional standards. By treating responsibility as a collective value rather than a personal burden, daytime television creates a culture of mutual respect. Audiences sense the depth of this effort, experiencing consistency and authenticity on screen. This approach ensures that entertainment remains meaningful, grounded, and human, reinforcing that trust and care are as essential as talent and timing. Turning attention toward gratitude. Gratitude transforms the culture of long-running shows. When the spotlight shifts from on-screen talent to the unseen team supporting the production, it reframes what success looks like. Producers, editors, camera operators, and crew members are more than employees. They are the memory, rhythm, and emotional continuity of the program. Recognizing their efforts validates the countless small acts that maintain consistency, discipline, and flow. Gratitude signals that work is not anonymous, that dedication is noticed, and that the cumulative effort of many is valued alongside the visible performance of hosts. A simple acknowledgement can ripple through a team, fostering loyalty, pride, and cohesion. Audiences, too, gain perspective when hosts openly express appreciation, realizing that what feels natural and easy on screen is, in fact, the product of careful care and collaboration. Gratitude nurtures both culture and performance, demonstrating that sustained success depends on mutual respect and acknowledgement as much as talent or popularity. Honoring quiet leadership in daytime television often operates in subtle ways, outside the view of audiences. Executive producers, coordinators, and veteran staff guide the show's tone, structure, and culture without seeking recognition. Their impact emerges through steadiness, foresight, and mentorship. They preserve continuity amidst personnel changes, studio updates, and evolving audience expectations. Quiet leadership allows talent to flourish by maintaining stability and protecting team cohesion. Recognition of these leaders emphasizes the value of patience, consistency, and service to the collective rather than personal prominence. These figures often go unnoticed, yet their influence permeates every segment, cue, and interaction. Honoring them reinforces the understanding that leadership is not about visibility, it is about ensuring others can perform at their best, sustaining quality, and fostering an environment in which creativity and collaboration thrive. This perspective elevates respect for the unseen, highlighting that impact is measured not by applause but by enduring positive effect. Stability built from experience. Long-running programs rely on teams whose experience creates a stable foundation for the show's daily operations. Seasoned producers, technicians, and coordinators know not just how the show works but why it works. Their history informs timing, problem solving, and decision making. This stability allows hosts to experiment, connect authentically with viewers, and perform with confidence, knowing the backstage infrastructure will respond seamlessly. The audience may never see the layers of coordination, but they experience the resulting warmth, fluidity, and sense of trust. Stability is dynamic, flexible, and informed by past lessons, creating a secure environment that encourages creativity. This invisible structure demonstrates that continuity is not accidental, but cultivated through years of observation, adjustment, and shared learning. Experience generates safety, predictability, and reliability, which audiences perceive as comfort, familiarity, and confidence, forming the emotional undercurrent of every broadcast. A workplace that feels like family. In television, long-term collaboration often evolves into relationships resembling family. Over time, colleagues develop trust, respect, and a deep understanding of one another's rhythms and strengths. This familial culture is not accidental. It is shaped by leadership that prioritizes people as much as performance. Respect becomes habitual, recognition natural, and mistakes are framed as learning opportunities rather than failures. This environment fosters loyalty, encourages growth, and nurtures resilience. The resulting energy translates on screen, creating an atmosphere of warmth, ease, and genuine connection. Audiences sense the difference between a team bound by obligation and a team bound by respect and care. A workplace rooted in appreciation transforms the show into a living, shared experience. It reinforces that collaboration is relational, not mechanical, and that human bonds are as vital to success as technical skill or creative insight. The essence of staying power. Longevity in television is earned through trust, care, and consistency, not fleeting novelty. Audiences return to programs that exude sincerity, reliability, and attentiveness. These qualities take time to cultivate, requiring teams to balance tradition with adaptability. Leaders protect values, guide collaboration, and foster culture, while crew and hosts embody these principles daily. Recognition reinforces the importance of individual and collective contributions, sustaining pride and continuity. Staying power reflects a program's capacity to honor its foundations while responding thoughtfully to change. It celebrates the people behind the scenes as much as those on camera, acknowledging that enduring success rests on relationships, dedication, and a shared commitment to quality. This perspective reframes popular television as a product of human connection and intentional effort rather than merely audience metrics or trends. The collaborative heart of production. The smooth rhythm of a broadcast relies on interdependence. Teams communicate constantly, anticipate challenges, and adjust spontaneously when necessary. Coordination between on air talent and production staff transforms a scripted plan into a fluid, living experience. Collaboration fosters trust, reduces errors, and creates space for creativity. Behind every successful segment is a web of shared decisions, problem solving, and mutual accountability. Highlighting this interconnectedness humanizes television production, showing that what viewers perceive as seamless entertainment is a testament to people working together with care, expertise, and empathy. Acknowledging the collaborative heartbeat emphasizes that creativity and reliability thrive when relationships, respect, and communication are prioritized above individual accolades. Intentionality in every detail. Daytime shows succeed when attention to detail meets thoughtful intentionality. Every cue, camera angle, and scripted line is designed to achieve a purpose, whether humor, empathy, or cultural resonance. Teams consider the broader impact of each choice, reflecting professional responsibility and ethical awareness. This careful orchestration demonstrates that entertainment is a deliberate craft, not mere happenstance. By acting with intention, production teams ensure that the program reflects values, maintains continuity, and cultivates emotional connection with viewers. Intentionality transforms routine into meaningful experience, showing that warmth, humor, and engagement are products of conscious effort and collaboration. Gratitude as a cultural foundation. Sustaining a long-running program requires cultural acknowledgement of every contributor. Expressing gratitude reinforces loyalty, builds trust, and reminds individuals their work matters. When hosts publicly recognize behind-the-scenes teams, it validates invisible labor, nurtures morale, and strengthens cohesion. Gratitude becomes more than politeness. It becomes a structural element of success, influencing both performance and workplace culture. It signals to audiences that a program values care, consistency, and human connection, reinforcing the emotional authenticity of what appears on screen. This practice cultivates pride and shared purpose, sustaining longevity and excellence. Celebrating people, not just content. Ultimately, television is not sustained by content alone. Audiences engage with shows that reflect human connection, integrity, and consistent care. Celebrating the people who sustain a program, hosts, crew, producers, and leaders, acknowledges that success is relational and cumulative. Ratings or awards are secondary to the culture that enables creativity, warmth, and trust to flourish. By centering recognition on people rather than metrics, the industry honors labor, mentorship, and shared commitment. It reminds viewers that what feels effortless is actually the product of dedication, intentionality, and collaboration, elevating entertainment into community. Human connection as a true legacy daytime television endures not because of talent alone, but because of the human connection sustaining it. Longevity reflects teamwork, respect, and intentional collaboration. Every successful broadcast represents trust between colleagues, mentors guiding talent, and collective resilience in the face of challenges. Audiences feel this legacy as warmth, reliability, and authenticity, even if they never see the work behind the curtain. The enduring lesson is simple yet profound. When connection guides creation, entertainment transcends performance to become meaningful, shared experience.